Focus.
Oh man.
3 dances.
All three?
Or like maybe push these things forward just a little bit. Except for the middle one. Even that. I think it's more when they're like.
You know,
The second one. He performed.
give the bell too,
Okay.
because you can't really hear your count off too much.
Do that.
Leaving stare.
Nice. There we go.
We got fans.
Wrong gig, for the Renaissance.
All right, man. Take it to the Renaissance. Oh man. 2 and 1. 2 and 1.
2 and 1. All right. Yeah.
One, two, one.
So, what's the tell you that?
Forgot about the G section. Sticky.
Ah, fellas,
That,
sea is on the other side. Hold on, let me catch a drink.
one door. What young pop?
Yeah.
2, 3.
Please be seated. Distinguished members of the stage party, faculty, staff, friends of the college, graduating students, and guests. Good evening. I'm Geraldine DeBurley, the Vice President of Academic Affairs, and it's my pleasure to welcome you to the 52nd commencement exercises of Springfield Technical Community College. Buenas noches y bienvenidos a todos. Esta noche celebramos los logros de aquellos que se gradúan y reconocemos el apoyo y el amor de las familias y amigos sin los cuales esta noche no hubiera sido posible. This evening, we celebrate the accomplishments of those graduating and recognize the support and the love of the families and friends without whom tonight would not have been possible. Piensan en la canción de Celia Cruz. Ríe, llora, que a cada cual le llega su hora. Think of the well-known song Celia Cruz, laugh, cry, that each one has his time. Esta noche es su hora. Tonight is your time. Felicitaciones a todos. Congratulations to all. Please stand for the presentation of the colors and the national anthem. I call upon the Putman Academy Junior Marine Corps cadets for the presentation of the colors. To continue, we also recognize the many families and friends in the audience who have seen their loved ones to the milestone we celebrate tonight. The support they have provided has, in most cases, made all the difference. Joining us in the arena tonight are families who traveled from Jamaica, Ghana, Kenya, Togo, and Uganda. We also have quite a contingent from Puerto Rico. Graduates, join me in a round of applause for everyone who got you to this point. Okay. The college now welcomes student trustee Carolyn Burgos Toribio of the class of 2019 to offer the invocation. Carolyn will graduate tonight with an Associate in Arts in Liberal Arts General Studies and plans to continue her education in the area of business management and higher education administration. In addition to having served 2 terms as the college's students' trustee, Carolyn also served as president of the International Club, as well as president of the Black and Hispanic Women's Association. Carolyn?
Good evening, everyone. I will be reading Imagine by John Lennon. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us, only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I am not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will live as one. Thank you.
Thank you, Carolyn, for the inspirational reading. I now ask Trustee MacArthur Parks to come forward, please, to bring greetings on behalf of the STC Board of Trustees.
Good evening, everyone. It's so wonderful to see you all here today on this beautiful, joyous evening. It's my very great pleasure to welcome you to the 52nd commencement of the Springfield Technical Community College. This is wonderful. With Christopher Johnson, Chair of the Board of Trustees, I extend my warmest congratulations to all of those receiving degrees today. To all the families and friends with us today, thank you for your support, assistance, and commitment to your loved ones. I wish you all good luck for the coming years in your lives. I wish you all thanks to everyone for being here tonight, and once again, welcome and good evening.
I am delighted to introduce the 6th President of Springfield Technical Community College, Dr. John B. Cook. Since Dr. Cook began leading the college 3 years ago, STCC has created a 3+1 RN to BSN nursing pathway with Westfield State University, partner with Northeastern University to offer a manufacturing bachelor's degree on the STCC campus, launched new degrees including health science and online business pathways, broke ground and cut the ribbon on the $50 million Rubensall Student Learning Commons, finalized a campus master plan, and this summer, STCC will reintroduce College for Kids, a youth program that invites children and teens to campus. Dr. Cook is passionately committed to our community and serves on boards throughout our region. He's also a proud resident of the city of Springfield. Ladies and gentlemen, President Cook.
Thank you very much, Dr. DeBurley. Good evening. My sincere thanks to our tremendous Board of Trustees, and together with our faculty and staff, I would like to extend a warm welcome to our graduates and your families, friends, and loved ones. Tonight, we do celebrate our 52nd commencement. What a wonderful evening for Springfield Technical Community College. To the class of 2019, please know that we are very proud of you. Proud of your determination, your will, and the hard work you have invested to arrive here tonight after 2 years, and for many of you, after 4, 5, and 6 years of persistence. Many of you are parents. Many of you work 2 and sometimes 3 jobs. After also stitching together childcare, you navigated a schedule that included coming to campus, staying up late with an online class, and sustaining your families. Your effort is a credit to this institution. As you move forward to that career in healthcare, as you launch your small business, as you continue in the world of manufacturing, as you ramp up your hours as a caseworker, and as you transfer your engineering, biology, business, social work, and computer science degrees to institutions that include Westfield State University and UMass Amherst. Please know I'm grateful, knowing your learning has been done with your hands, with your heart, and with your mind. You have learned in our unique programs and labs, and you now have a deeper sense of initiative and cooperation. I'm grateful that you will continue as a student, an employee and colleague, and as an adult needed by your communities, needed by your families, and needed by our economy that is growing, evolving, and looking for your talents. I thank you for bringing your knowledge, skills, and kindness to what is next in your journey as a human being. To the class of 2019, I'm excited for you. Best wishes and congratulations. And now let's take a moment to celebrate the college this year. It is now my honor to introduce our next speaker, Erica Keeley, to give greetings on behalf of the class of 2019. Erica will be graduating with highest honors tonight with an Associate in Science in Nursing. At last week's scholarship ceremony, she was awarded the Dan Roller Neonatal Scholarship. Erica plans to work as a registered nurse in an intensive care unit while she pursues further education in the nursing field. Please welcome Erica.
Good evening, everyone. It is an honor to be here tonight, and I am pleased to welcome the faculty, staff, friends, and family, and especially the reason we are all here tonight, the Springfield Technical Community College class of 2019. I've known that I wanted to be a nurse since I was 3 years old. My mother and stepfather were both nurses, and for as long as I can remember, it's been a goal of mine. Now, my own 3-year-old tells me that he wants to be a nurse when he grows up. I started actively working towards this goal, taking night and weekend classes at STCC, and eventually got accepted into the nursing program from which I'm graduating. I did this while working, raising kids, and practicing balance that would make even a tightrope walker proud. If I can do it, anyone can, and that's the beauty of STCC. You don't have to come from a wealthy family, have only this singular commitment, or have been valedictorian of your high school to be successful here. I didn't graduate from high school. I left during my senior year and prioritized work over my education so I could have the independence most teenagers crave. I got a GED and left college on the back burner. When my mother died unexpectedly in 2016, it was a wake-up call that reminded me how short life is. I knew it was time to follow my dreams and become the woman my mother already thought I was. She always saw my potential, and she would be so proud, just as I am proud of every graduate here tonight, because I know many of us have faced similar challenges. Tonight, we can celebrate all we've accomplished and all we've overcome. A personal thanks to my husband, Sean, my son, Cole, and my stepson, Cameron, for understanding the dedication and hard work I needed to put into being a student. One of my favorite quotes is, "Don't forget to enjoy the journey." This seems like a foolish thing to say to a college student suffering through finals, pinching pennies so they can afford to eat something other than ramen noodles, or whatever the current struggle is. But it's true. If we tie our happiness to reaching a destination, we miss the beauty along the way. When you look back on your memories, you will often find that the best times aren't the days when you won the big game, landed that dream job, or came in first in the race. The best memories are in the small moments leading up to those milestones. I remember the first day of nursing clinicals, being terrified to even enter a patient's room, traveling in pairs with my classmates, and sharing panic-stricken glances from across the room. Look how far we've come. The memory of those days will shine equally as bright as this day, because it bonded us together and taught us that none of us are in this alone. From the diverse classes of English and algebra that most all of us take, regardless of major, to the nursing classes I've been in for the past 2 years, I've made connections with so many different people sharing the same goal of education. So please, don't forget to enjoy the journey. The next thought I'd like to share comes from the author Neil Donald Walsh, and it's that life begins at the end of your comfort zone. This is where personal growth and transformation occurs. I know this firsthand because speaking here tonight is so far beyond my comfort zone. And as a licensed skydiver, I'd like to think my comfort zones are a little wider than they once were. Totally unrelated, but did you know statistically people fear public speaking more than death? But do it. Get uncomfortable in ways that force you to see how much bigger your life can be. And don't put limits on where you can go just because you must get outside of your comfort zone to get there. I can't say I know what the future will hold for me, or for any of my classmates who stand here with me tonight. But what I do know is that we are entering the unknown better equipped for the challenges ahead because of the time we've spent together at STIC. It has been a long road, filled with the ups and downs that can be expected of any worthwhile journey. I loved it here. It wasn't easy. It took me outside of what I thought I could accomplish and made me prove to myself that I am far more capable than I previously believed. You are all far more capable than you believe. My caffeine addiction is at an all-time high, and there were many times I know we all ignored the professor's advice and stayed up too late cramming for exams. But we are emerging from here in one piece, stronger and smarter and better prepared for the adventures to come. So congratulations to the class of 2019, and thank you to the families who have held us up through the hard times, the faculty who has worked so hard to prepare us for the future, and to everyone else that's lent a helping hand along the way. As Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Your world is already changing, the trajectory of your life altered by this diploma. Continue to use this weapon, the impact of which will be undeniable. Knowing that you are an inspiration to those around you, extend a hand and encourage others. Be the change. Thank you.
It is now my pleasure to introduce our commencement speaker, Chair of the STCC Board of Trustees, Christopher C. Johnson. A partner in the law firm of Johnson, Sclafani, and Moriarty, Trustee Johnson currently serves as President of the Agawam City Council. He previously served 5 terms as the Mayor of the City of Agawam. As Chair of the School Committee, he oversaw the rewrite of the entire pre-K to grade 12 curricula and the implementation of the new education reform law. He is a graduate of American International College and Western New England University School of Law. Trustee Johnson was appointed to the College Board of Trustees in 2006, making him perhaps the longest-serving trustee right now in all of public higher education in Massachusetts. Please join me in welcoming the Chair of the Board of Trustees, Christopher Johnson.
Good evening. Before I start my remarks, I just want to ask everyone to say a prayer for our fellow trustee who went down earlier this evening. But what was really remarkable to me was how all the great people here at STCC jumped into action with Dean Scott and the other medical professionals that came up on stage. You are what STCC is all about. So please keep our fellow trustee in your thoughts and prayers this evening. I want to start by saying that over the past dozen years, I've grown to love STCC. I want to thank the college for being given the opportunity to speak tonight. This is truly one of the great honors of my life. I want to extend my personal congratulations to all the graduates in the class of 2019. We have over 950 people receiving degrees, certificates of completion, or certificates tonight. You did a great job to reach this tremendous milestone in your life. As you enjoy that wonderful feeling of accomplishment, please remember to thank all those who helped you get here. Remember to thank your family and friends for all their love and support. Whether it was your spouse, your mom, your dad, a grandparent, or your son or daughter, there is someone special in your life that not only inspired you to achieve, but also supported you on every step of your journey. Remember to thank all the terrific faculty and staff here at STCC that not only challenged you to succeed, but also opened your eyes to know exactly what you could achieve. As board chair, I started a practice of the Board of Trustees visiting a program during each of our monthly meetings. That has allowed us to go and meet the phenomenal faculty and staff here at STCC in their classrooms, in their labs. It has shown me how dedicated, knowledgeable, and supportive our faculty and staff are. We are truly fortunate to have the greatest group of teaching professionals in our area right here at STCC. And for those in the audience, they're the people that are on the wings here. So thank you to all of them for all of what you've done. In thinking about what I would say tonight, I thought about trying to say things that are profound, things that will make you scratch your heads. Then I decided that the best things that I could share are those things that I've learned over my many years. So I'll take a few minutes and share with you some of the things that I've learned about the road to success in life. Now, I know I'm speaking to an extremely intelligent group of graduates, since almost 60% of you are women. And I know that since you are here tonight, you have already started your journey on the road to success in your lives. Many of the things that I will touch on may seem like cliches, but they have proven to be true in my life. The first thing is that the road to success is paved with hard work. I have found that the cornerstone to everything that is worthwhile in life is hard work. That is true not only in your professional lives, but also in your personal lives. Unless you work alone, you will undoubtedly be involved in many business relationships in the future. I'm involved in many businesses and have multiple business and law partners. Every single one of those relationships requires hard work to make it successful. Sometimes it feels like you're doing more than your fair share. Other times it feels like you're not doing enough. In order for any business relationship to be successful, it requires hard work. If everyone is working hard and doing their best, guess what? The business will succeed. All it takes is one bad partner or business associate to spoil the entire business. When I was young, a lifelong friend and current business partner and I began investing in real estate. Keep in mind that our parents were Depression-era babies who grew up in extremely hard times that had instilled in them a very conservative approach to life. Our parents cautioned us that we were getting in over our heads. But my friend and I developed an attitude that if the rest of the world could do it, so could we. Maybe it would take us a little longer to figure it out, and maybe we would have to work a little harder to get it done, but if they could do it, so could we. Today, my friend owns a large real estate brokerage business, and we collectively own dozens of investment properties. Never approach a problem or a challenge with an idea that you can't do it. Always approach it with the attitude that with a little blood, sweat, and tears, you can accomplish anything, especially with the foundation you have from STCC. When I was in my mid-20s, the community that I grew up in changed form of government to have an elected mayor. I decided to run for mayor in a crowded field of 7 candidates. I was met with tremendous skepticism, and I can remember one of my opponents pulling me aside after I announced, and he told me that he couldn't understand why I was running, since I had no chance to win. To be honest, seeds of doubt crept into my brain. I decided that all I could do was work hard and show the people what my vision for our community was. I said to myself, if I give it my best and I lose, I would have no regrets. But if I succumb to the naysayers and do less than my best, then I would undoubtedly lose and I would regret it for the rest of my life. I was fortunate enough to win, So the moral is, even if it looks like the odds are stacked against you, just remember, always give it your best shot. Keep in mind that the same hard work that you put into your professional life and your business relationships needs to be invested in your personal life as well. No marriage, family relationship, or personal relationship can succeed unless you work hard on that relationship. I see too often that people give up on personal and family relationships in their life the first time that something negative happens. I subscribe to the motto that if you want to have a problem with someone, you can always find a reason to have a problem with them. But it takes a bigger person to overlook the minor bumps in the road and remember what is really important. Developing and maintaining good and healthy relationships with your family and friends is what is important in life. Without family and friends, you will have no one to share your life's journey and no one to help you through life's pitfalls. I have also learned that what goes around comes around. Or in other words, treat others as you would want them to treat you. As a child, I was not a great athlete and not one of the quote-unquote cool kids. I was picked on and bullied in elementary school and taunted as the kid with the crew cut and the big ears. Many years later, when I was mayor, I was called upon to oversee a disciplinary hearing and make a decision regarding one of those people who tormented me as a child. I would get to decide whether he gets to keep his job with the city. I remember vividly that person walking into the hearing room and giving me a glare that caused all those terrible memories to rush back into my head. But I did my job, I conducted the hearing, and ultimately decided he could keep his job. Some weeks later, he stopped by my office to say, "Thank you for treating him fairly." The moral of the story is, you never know how many times during your life that you will cross paths with people. Always remember to treat others as you would want to be treated yourself. That same attitude should apply in politics today as well. We've gotten to the point where it's seemingly okay today to vilify people who do not share your political views. This is simply wrong. When I first got involved in politics many years ago, I got some great advice from a fellow local politician. He said after a meeting where tempers had flared and people were strongly arguing about their positions, he came up to me and said after the meeting, he said, "It's only a movie." I said, "Only a movie?" He said, "Always remember that once the meeting is over, remember to turn the movie off and go back to your real life." In other words, no matter how strongly you may disagree with someone, you should always be able to go and have coffee with them after the meeting and get back to your real life. I currently serve as president of the city council in my community, and after virtually every meeting, you can find many of us having coffee together, talking about our families, sports, and other important things in our lives. Just because you disagree doesn't mean that who you disagree with is a bad person. I was raised in a family that valued the concept of giving back. My parents were involved in community, civic, and church groups. By example, they taught me and my siblings the importance of giving back. How you choose to give back is a personal decision. Whether you decide to help the many by getting involved in civic or charitable groups, or you decide to help an individual with a simple act of kindness, always take the time to help those that are less fortunate. Some of my greatest memories that give me the warmest feelings inside are those of the times that I gave back. I remember distributing toys at Christmas and Thanksgiving turkeys when I was mayor. Just recently, I remember being in a local bank branch, and there was an elderly woman who was taking money out to pay her rent. and she was $20 short. So she's arguing back and forth with her teller, saying, I really need, whatever the dollar amount was. I quietly handed a 20 to my teller and said, the woman left with her rent check, but more importantly, I left the bank with a smile on my face. Many of you have overcome great obstacles to earn your degree or certificate tonight. I'm sure that if you really think about it, you will remember someone that helped you, not because they had to, and not because they were related to you, but because they wanted to. You need to pay those acts of kindness forward and take every opportunity that you can to give back. The last thing I'll share tonight is the importance of loving yourself. I don't mean that in a narcissistic or egotistical way, but ask yourself a simple question. How do you expect others to love and respect you if you don't love and respect yourself? We all have our faults, and we all have things that we can do better. You should never lose that internal drive that you have to improve. You should always continue to strengthen your weaknesses and take pride in all that you do. It's perfectly fine to beat yourself up a little bit when you screw up. But remember, you always learn more from your mistakes than from your successes. But do not let one mistake define who you are. Don't let the opinions of others be the sole guidepost in determining your self-worth. You should not shape your self-image around how many likes you get on social media or how many followers you have in this app or that app. I believe that the true definition of success is that feeling that you get when you know that you gave it your best shot, that feeling you get when you know you did the right thing, whether someone else was looking or not, and that feeling that you get when you act as a role model for those that will follow you. In closing, please go out into the world and show them what the great people here at STCC have taught you. Make every professor who positively influenced your life proud of you. Always remember to work hard, and you will stay on the road to success in your life. Never forget to take the time to smell the roses, because the most important things in your life are your family and friends. Life is not about the accumulation of things, because remember, with most things, wanting is better than having. Don't think that if I just get this fancy car, or I wear the right clothes, or I carry the right pocketbook, everyone will know that I'm successful. Things carry only the illusion of success. True success comes from doing the right thing, being a good person, and sharing your love and passion with the world around you. Congratulations again to the class of 2019. I just want to again thank the college for giving me this opportunity to speak tonight. I also want to thank my beautiful wife, Anna, and my children, Emily and Christopher, for all their love and support, and especially for their willingness to allow me to volunteer my time to help STCC, a place that I have truly come to love. Congratulations, great job. Be successful.
Again, for your many years of service to the college, one more round of applause for our chair. Thank you, Chris Johnson. I'm honored in partnership with the STCC Foundation to present the 2019 Distinguished Alumni Award. This year's recipient is the well-known Judge William J. Boyle, and at this time I'll invite his family forward. The Honorable William J. Boyle, a lifelong resident of Springfield, has dedicated his life to citizens. Raised by a widowed mother in the city's North End, Judge Boyle and his two brothers pursued education as a means to transcend their standing. After graduating from Springfield's Trade High School, Judge Boyle attended STCC and earned an Associate's in Science in Business Administration in 1976. He would go on to earn both a bachelor's degree and a Juris Doctorate from Western New England University. In his career of more than 35 years, Judge Boyle has worked as a prosecutor for the Hampden County District Attorney's Office, established a private practice, served on the Springfield City Council, including 2 terms as president, and presided over the Springfield District Court as its first justice. Judge Boyle is an accomplished runner, completing 8 Boston marathons. He is known for his humor, his wit, which he dispenses freely and often from the bench. Above all, he is a proud husband to Rose of 31 years and a proud father of Catherine, Margaret, and Martin. We're so pleased the 2019 Distinguished Alumni is Judge William J. Boyle. Last evening at the college's honors convocation, we presented awards to 8 graduates of the class of 2019 who maintained a perfect 4.0 cumulative grade point average throughout their academic studies at the college. Because of such a distinctive accomplishment, I would like for us to recognize all of them once more. At this time, I ask for the 8 recipients of the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award to please stand and be recognized. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite to the stage Student Marshal and Student Government Association President Mohammed Sheikh Eldin Gabriel. Mohammed will present the class gift. Last week he was awarded the Professor Paul B. Thornton Leadership Excellence Scholarship and the Robert Pacini Memorial Scholarship. At last night's honors convocation, he received the prestigious Edmund P. Garvey and Joseph J. Cooligan Award. He graduates tonight with honors with an Associate in Science and Engineering and Science Transfer.
What's up, y'all? So the class of 2019 will provide funds for artwork to be installed in the new Ira H. Rubenzal Student Learning Commons.
I'm honored to present the college's annual award to the Outstanding Faculty Member of the Year. I'm pleased to announce the recipient, Associate Professor of Business Administration, Christina Atwater. Please come forward. Chris Atwater has been a vital part of the college community since she joined the ranks of our faculty in 2014. She brings life to her classrooms and engages each of her students through active learning, projects, and discussion. And her ability to translate classroom skills to real-world application makes her one of our most highly desired instructors. Through projects like Stick Leads, in which a Professor Atwater's leadership students use storytelling as an effective technique to connect and engage, Chris brings a uniquely humanistic touch to her teaching, bringing alive concepts in ways that are exciting and meaningful for our students. In addition to her work as a stellar instructor, she has contributed positively to the college community, especially in her role as chair of the college's curriculum committee. and as chair of a planning group for the development of the college's new first-year experience course. In the latter, Chris led faculty and staff throughout the college to develop this new course, offered to incoming students beginning this fall, with the express intent of helping them maximize their potential to be successful in college and in life. Beginning in the summer of 2019, Professor Atwater continues her remarkable level of service to the college as co-chair of the Institutional Self-Study, a process done in preparation for our upcoming 10-year reaccreditation. I am honored to recognize Christina Atwater as the 2019 Outstanding Faculty of the Year. Chair Johnson and members of the Board of Trustees, on behalf of the faculty of the college, I am pleased to present 226 candidates for the degree of Associate in Arts, 609 candidates for the degree of Associate in Science, 33 candidates for certificates, and 97 candidates for Certificate of Completion. Would the entire graduating class please rise? I am pleased to once again present Christopher Johnson, Chair of the Springfield Technical Community College Board of Trustees, to authorize the granting of degrees and certificates.
We're almost there. As chair of the Springfield Technical Community College Board of Trustees, and by the authority conferred by the Massachusetts Board of Higher Education, I am honored to authorize the awarding of the Associate in Arts and the Associate in Science degrees and certificates of completion to those candidates who, in the judgment of the college, has successfully met the requirements for graduation. Congratulations, you did it.
Please be seated. I would like to call upon the faculty marshals, Professor Lauren Brewer of the Math Department and Professor Philip O'Donoghue of the English Department, to announce the graduates. And I ask the student marshals, Mohammed Gabriel and Maria Ramos, to please escort the candidates. So, to confer the degrees on the candidates, would Chair Johnson and Trustee Hagopian please come forward? Are they escorting? What's going on? Can you see? Are they doing it? Okay. Okay, I sit down.
Malachi Isaiah Vivenzio.
Justin Muniz. John Paul Ortiz.
Olivia Boadi Sarfo.
Tweed Lam.
Keisha Ortiz.
Isaac Hearn.
Evelina Matviuk.
Sherelle Robinson.
Hamroar Gabriel.
Kenneth Alfredo Rodriguez.
Alexis Jean McLeish.
Shaylee J. Colon.
Colin Daniel O'Shea.
Phil Morin.
Gregory J. Ellerby.
Alec North.
Jacob Lincoln Harlow.
Andrew Schultz.
Tyler Gerard.
Anthony Zaccardi.
Angelina Rosa Cotto.
Holden Kruger.
Erica A. Keeley.
Nino D'Souza.
Jeremy Taylor Johnson.
Jonathan Diaz.
William John Berrien.
Stephen Viduccio.
Tanner Anthony Hart.
Urban Coley.
Carrie Marquez.
Ira Glenn.
Carl Richard Schuback.
Jordan Baldwin.
Devin Manzi.
Adalia Samantha Williams Hoos.
Theodore K. Woolsey.
Xavier Masonette.
Joshua David Goggin.
Eric Wilbur Colon.
Pedro Alexander Saravia Castillo.
Harley Castillo.
Xavier Joel De Jesus.
Michelle Jaguar.
Christopher LePan.
David Sabotin.
Nathan J. Barrios.
Kevin Kerr.
Giovanni Bazile.
Chandler Booten.
Nicholas Scott Rogers.
Anthony Lucio Marafuga.
James Lewis.
Raul Gomez.
Kaz St. Fard.
Christian Ostrowski.
Emmanuel Ephraim Santa.
Joshua Everard.
Dana Miller.
Connor Borg Johnson.
Michael Joseph Santa Maria.
Hayden Mendrala.
Sean Richard Devens.
Garrett Torres.
Noah D. Supernor.
Zachary O'Connor.
Nicole L. Velivo.
Jerry Hodges.
Natalie Ortiz Valentin.
Adriana Jackson.
Jacqueline J. Trainer.
Amy Ludwin.
Michelle M. DeJesus.
Matthew Shea.
Vicky L. Rios.
Richard Marte.
Angelina Marie DeRose.
Jeremy Nieves.
Gregory Robert St. Laurent.
Dio Scott.
Cole Dalton Kennedy.
Jasenia Vega.
Gabriel Angelo Di Mello Benitez.
Parker Nunes.
Felix S. Escobar.
Michael Gata.
James Riley.
Garrick Hanachek.
Brett M. Cloud.
Jeremiah Cruz.
Cameron James Davili.
Nicholas Grant Connor.
James Eli Israel.
Kane Kwatowski.
Kiara Malaysia Keaton.
Jennifer Bramucci.
David S. Santos.
Avery Bollinger.
Nicholas Jonathan Corbett.
Maxine Ivy Martinez.
Samuel C. Delore II.
Vitaly Tereshuk.
Tristan J. Denton.
I can do this. Patrick J.
Hannah Rose Dugry.
Riley Ham.
Shailene Pearl Relihan.
Shane Werner Richardson.
Helen Titnia Nguyen.
Peyton Lawrence Lewa.
Megan Arslanian.
Desiree De Jesus.
Three names. Hannah Jean McClary.
Natalia Richelle.
Jessica Rita Bedore.
Julissa Lantigua.
Haley Faith Tanucci.
Alexandra Mitchell.
Ariana Lee Kelly.
Samantha Goss.
Gabrielle Hope Knowles.
Felicia Elias.
Rosemary Filippo Pichardo.
Nicole Ogden.
Jessica R. Magny.
Alyssa Stout.
Destiny Cologne.
Juliana Catherine Huckle.
Najia Abder Rauf.
Ariana Nicole Gilmet.
Jessica Barrios.
Heather Rose Lloyd.
Megan L. Sampson.
Adriana Cunningham.
Aaliyah M. Diamond.
Caitlin Shalou.
Anna Carla Labonte.
Cassie Cunha.
Casey Lee Hubbard.
Nicole Bousquet.
Selenia Hernandez.
Brittany Bousquet.
Sabrina Yvonne Provost.
Sage Amanda Wilcox.
Hillary Ledoux.
Amanda Dawn Samansky.
Brianna M. Rudman.
Amanda Sheldon.
Julie Corman.
Nova Jelinas.
Valerie Marie Williams.
Michelle Scott.
Ebony C. Harris.
Brian Griffin.
Mady Molina.
Shannon Elizabeth Moran.
Kara Joanne Hernandez.
Anna Kovalenko.
Chabi Katka.
Carol Brunel.
Jessica Lynn Boldock.
Vania Hatzel Benavides.
Tiffany T. Manuel.
Christine Rivera.
Caitlin May Frattini.
Leah DeMaglo.
Iris Reyes.
Herna Lee Mingo.
Myra Lachanova.
Kendra Angelique Mendez.
Kevin Waller.
Natasha Harding.
Lessa McKellick.
Vanessa Sanchez.
Terry Lee A. McCarthy.
Malika A. Boyd.
Mesa Nolene Capatia.
Damari Martinez.
Jacinda Vaquez Prieto.
Cassandra Currett.
Heather Garbasic.
Clara Lee James.
Kyle Nelson.
Ashley Gutkowski.
Colette M. Haskell.
Danielle Munier.
Carolyn M. Burgos Toribio.
Heather Kathleen Menard.
Jennifer Ingrid Wenzel.
Lisa Fleming.
Caitlin F. Coughlin.
Erica Zimmerman.
Leah Esther Barr.
Michelle Dion.
Angela M. DePonde.
Anna Delaroche.
Aziza Rajavova.
Griffin B. Paquette.
Yelena Leodovina Makarovina.
Emmy Hutchins.
Ashley Kelleher.
Danielle Hogan.
Melissa Nicole West.
Monica Iglesias.
Mary C. Michaud.
Christy Yaley.
Amber A. Piedra.
Kimberly Willis.
Marianne J. Santos.
Michaela Dolan.
Awilda Vasquez.
Nicole Marie Smith.
Christina E. Ramirez.
Scott B. Risley.
Abigail S. Jeruzik.
Amanda Miner.
Nancy M. Franco.
Brianne Knightley.
Mohammed Umar.
Caroline Aguirre.
Catherine Bunko.
Veronica Reyes.
Brandy L. Fontaine.
Matthew Joseph Martinez.
Sydney A. Richard.
Crystal Adaris Riviera.
Tyrell D. Smith.
Michelle Honey Ann Lacey.
Felicia Malfamore Flynn.
Kayla Ann Robinson.
Joyce A. Dua.
Venetia A. Harvey.
Chabi Gautam.
Shaniqua Hamilton.
Jacqueline S. Jumba.
Dahlia Maxwell.
Michelle Melanie Ivy.
Jada Lewis.
Lindsay T. Bebo.
Tiffany Sherrod.
Rachel E. Foley.
I had you. Erica Crump.
Ashley Paulo.
Javante Anthony Bernard.
Megan Elizabeth Tung.
Donnelly Nicole Reed.
Tara Smith.
Tamar Gervais.
Priscilla M. Newport.
Nalani Walker.
Jesse John Gomez.
Ivy Leonise Delgado.
Tamara Matillo.
Vicky Santos.
Timothy Dooney.
Heidi Reisner.
Heather Avery.
Anna Maria Torres.
Heather M. Barstow.
Alicia Porter.
Lilia S. Medvedev.
Kayla Chinkola.
Amy Maria Zubenko.
Aaron Durazo.
Tara McCauley.
Jessica McGregor.
Rachel T. Midwood.
Stephanie Jean Burzak.
Brianna Goncalves.
Lauren Elizabeth Heavey.
Mateus Molu.
Christine Gould.
Jonathan J. Bartone.
Latia Connor Likely.
Ingrid Maria Davis.
Svetlana Sholopa.
Benjamin C. Gavoni.
Megan Callahan.
Rosemarie A. Kowalik.
Alanis Melanie Perez.
Brandon Paul Walton.
Kiara Yvette Cortez.
Margaret A. Barcone.
Tessa Ray Bergeron.
Danielle Marie Amoro.
Nicole Medley.
Snejana Palat.
Raquel Rachel Rhodes.
Francis G. Anaya Maldonado.
Ruth Shokov.
Tanea Janae Eddington.
Irene Guzman.
Michelle M. Leisnick.
Madonna Lee.
Matthew Spencer Gingras.
Hang Lee.
Stephen
Valerie-
Olson.
Valerie Abel.
Dominique Marie Belden.
Deanna Caitlin Young.
Angelica L. Garcia.
No, Andre. Ruben Sousa.
Brian George Taylor.
Krista Nicole Smith.
LaShawn T. Keats Warren.
Mark A. Netherton.
Tatiana P. Chobatai.
Kiara Colon.
Jesse Abreu.
Evan Michael Glenzel.
Cassie L. St. Aubin.
Tagreed Abbas.
Laura Fuentes.
Edward N. Smith.
Michael Anthony Valeri.
Jessica Rachel Thomas.
Chaz D. Davis.
Karina Berlachenko.
Deanna Warwick.
Zachary Alexander Ramos.
Rebecca Lindmetz.
Hunter Christian Shinnebeck.
Destiny Rose Mayette.
Ricky Kublau.
Genesis Marie Hernandez.
Kelvin Rodriguez.
Gavin Alexander Milliken.
Peter Shamir.
Tori G. McLeod.
Hashimo Waziri Juma.
Deja Foster.
Alex Medina.
Eileen Smith.
Prakshal Shah.
Kadeen Anne Marie Thompson.
Tarek Z. Zaitan.
Andrew P. Misiazik.
Leanna Bell Martinez.
Kiara Ortiz.
Anthony Garcia.
Saith Kiana Virginia Winsbear.
Jillian Alexa Suarez.
Allison Lee.
Isaiah Sanchez.
Ingrid Marie Serrano.
Trevor Joseph Wynn.
Shakira Enid Figueroa.
Kwang De Hong.
Yasmin Yvette Rodriguez.
Kayla Iris Ortiz.
Luz Maria Palermo.
Yasmin Esmeralda Duran Ives.
Kiana Lise Aviez.
Jerelis Mary Nunez.
Hagen Schutz.
Jocelyn Vasquez.
Oral Anthony Davis.
Joanna Kaikoya.
Noreen Hastings.
Michelle Valverde.
Natalia Inez Navarro.
Yanibel Vasquez.
Carla Michelle Castro.
Naisha Lee Santa.
Zuleika Esperanza de la Cruz.
Aberichi Gift Madu.
Justin Lee Perez.
Jalette Mena.
Jennifer Sanchez.
Kayshawn Love Ruiz.
Shantae A. Linton.
Not Joshua. Josh Rivera.
Barbara Marie Masonette.
I think you can step up. Shamara Price.
Dominique L. Benefield.
Caitlin Amanda Menard.
Ruby D. Guzman.
Ashley Boulanger.
Sean Tyrone Jackson.
Maritza Cardona.
Tarisha Lee Gonzalez.
Caitlin Mercado.
Mayana Forbes.
Shannon Caldwell.
Evelyn J. Gonzalez.
Whitney Molina Santiago.
Janvi Ritesh Patel.
Maya Danielle Payne.
Zelmaris Ramirez.
Amanda Shalon Weldon.
Emily Jean Torillo.
Amber Bridget Cody.
Vanessa M. Rodriguez.
Michaela Leanne Manuel.
Ayet Mohamed Mahdi.
Natea Cartwright.
Abrar Saad Ahmed.
Annette Belzowski.
Ratana Kuhn.
Michaela Johnson.
Cecile Mujeli Mana.
Jen Nash.
Lorraine Marie Peugeot.
Paula D. Click.
Blaise Burnell.
Leah Elaine Garvey.
Jolisa Marielle Rawana.
Ashley Elizabeth White.
Altavis Desiree Chin.
Elizabeth Perkins.
Carolyn Lanier.
Maritza Saxer.
Mihal Robert Collins Carney.
Griseli Rivera Roman.
Rachel E. Olmeda.
Zulma Lopez.
Rakaya Howie Durnane.
Jaylene Arroyo.
Noseba Duneen.
Rose Viviani Vasquez.
Raquel Medina.
Jennifer Acevedo.
Malaysia D. Lacey.
Brittany Marie Wellington.
Ariella M. Wanzo.
Natalie M. Cantalicio.
Jocelyn E. Rodriguez.
Nyquasia White.
Jeanette Gonzalez.
Danielle Lacombe.
Willie Cephas Speaks.
Rosaris Forkey.
Olivia Bragial.
Annie L. Rosa Rodriguez.
Defani Tiara Austin.
Moses Gonzalez.
John Patrick Hansen.
Alex Davio.
Brandon Francisco.
Jonthony Alexander Rivera.
Montana Sky Dorval.
Elijah McCullen.
Abigail A. Augustus.
Jacqueline Nieves.
Alyssa S. Smith.
Hao Lee.
Colin Gilbert.
Fung Nguyen.
Naya A. Walters.
Chris Vega.
Elaine Cologne.
Amanda Gaines.
Jasmine Jones.
Lena Boucher.
Michael Palmer.
Jamila A. Van Norden.
Sarah Donahue.
Faith Seymour.
Carly Cohen.
Carolina N. Chmielewski.
Liz Marie Rivera.
Raul G. Rosario.
Umu Mohammed.
Jessica L. Rivera.
Latricia McDaniel.
Promise Chimela Madu.
Faizia Rakvivan.
Christina Lopez.
Violet Howell.
Destiny Ivelisse Davila.
Jessica L. Tolkien.
Crystal R. Morrison.
Sarah M. LeBlanc.
Hazel Barrett.
Sade Machuca.
Geneva Santiago.
Maria I. Rosario.
Shalon Brown.
Lena Lark.
Daniela Rosari.
Shanice Lewis Bronner.
John William Elmore.
Jahira Chacon.
Janice Yvette Garcia.
Dante Chanel Woodard.
Julitza Rivera.
Kadia Monique Roberts.
Alicia Feliciano Martinez.
Ivory L. Wilson.
Natalia Marie Rodriguez.
Izairi Burgos.
Xiomara M. Ortiz.
Alba C. Figueroa.
Miriam Farouk.
Maribel Medina.
Mariana Asayev.
Ariel M. Osgood.
Shalon T. Groves.
Stephanie A. Palatino.
Ashley Marie Madera.
Brittany Schmecker.
Jamie Ortiz.
Lisa M. Pope.
Raymond Laskowski.
Louis A. Vasquez.
Emo Laskowski.
Chelsea Saint Amand.
Alicia Veronica View.
Serengo Marie Padilla.
Desiree M. Torres.
Right up there. Thomas Jacob Beyer.
Lavon Reed.
Valentin Titenko.
Danielle Ahmad Farouki.
Oscar Alexander de Leon Lucero.
Andrew Shearer.
Christopher R. Caddy.
Andrew C. Teeling.
Supinder Shah Singh.
Mike Dobrin.
Benjamin Cole Gillespie.
John Joseph Riley.
Vladishav V. Moshevsky.
Quentin Samael Bost.
Christopher Michael Safarik.
Edwin Gonzalez Ramirez.
Timothy R. Foley.
Abimel Alisea.
Frank Andy Van Lingen.
Elias Gomes.
Andrew Brian O'Connor.
Tui Nguyen.
Ricky Angelo R. Fowler.
Damaris Ortiz.
George Syag.
Ian Garrigan.
Jack Riley Armentrout.
Rashid Tyler.
David Jean.
Cole Robert Santucci. Min Treat Vo. Aaliyah Javon Pennell. Mayliz Cologne. Shafak Azawi. V. Nguyen. Natasha Kaisinga Jumba. Maria Ramos.
Mohammed Hamrour Gabriel.
My congratulations to the graduates. You may move your tassels to the left. Before the conclusion of the ceremony, we have some housekeeping. I would like to remind the graduates that they must return immediately to the exhibition hall to meet with their program chairs. We also ask that the audience remain in place as the recessional leaves the arena floor and the faculty forms a walk of honor to congratulate the graduates at the arena exit. After the graduates meet with their program chairs, they will rejoin their parties outside of the building. This concludes the 52nd commencement exercises. Thank you and good evening.